Hello, you're listening to a business backstory with the right angle strategic storytelling. I'm Lori Donofrio-Galley, and the following interview is one of several featuring Shaklee distributors and team leaders. Our goal is connecting you with some of the individual stories behind the highly recognizable brand. Discover why our interview subjects have chosen Shaklee as a business. The reasons are varied, as is the product line, which features nutrition, beauty, body, and home. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Danell Martzall. Danell, welcome.
Well, thank you, Lori. It's great to be here.
Why don't you give us a little bit of background about yourself and how you got involved in Shaklee?
Sure. Like Lori said, my name is Danell Martzall. I am married to Jonathan Martzall, and we've been married for 8 years now. We recently moved back to my hometown of Hamburg, Pennsylvania, so that we could take care of my parents. They're getting older, so they need a little extra help now. I have been using Shaklee since the late 1970s when my parents got us started on it as little children. And I actually started my Shaklee business for myself in January of 2020.
Well, congratulations. That was probably a good time to launch your business.
It really was.
So thinking back either to the 70s when you started consuming the products or more recently when you started your business, how did Shaklee solve a problem for you?
Well, it was definitely more recent. Like I was a Shaklee baby and I took Shaklee products, but come November of 2018, I started having headaches and they weren't going away. So I finally went to go see my doctor in January of 2019, and she scheduled me for an MRI just to see what was going on. And that's when we discovered that I had a brain tumor and I had to have surgery. They couldn't remove it any other way. It was too large. So I was scared and I prayed a lot, but I realized through it all that I'd have to build up my immune system. And the best way to do that before surgery was to be taking my Shaklee vitamins. So I thank God that I had those vitamins and I took them faithfully for 3 months. So come July 1st of 2019, I went in for surgery, and it was a 4-hour surgery, and I was supposed to be in for 5 days. That was the normal for this type of surgery. And my surgeon was just amazed at how fast I recovered. In the morning of day 4, he sent me home. No restriction.
Danell.
Yeah, it was amazing. So, of course, I have to credit my faith, all the prayers from family and friends, and for my Shaklee vitamins. And that's what came about with having that speedy recovery.
And I can tell that you're still recovered because you look great and you're very enthusiastic, and I'm very happy for you.
Well, thank you.
So you launched your business in 2020. What was a turning point for you that, at this time you decided to make this the source of income for yourself?
Well, there are 2 reasons for that. The first is it helped offset the cost of my Shaklee purchases because it wasn't only me taking them, but me and my husband are taking them. So that helped. And then I wanted a side gig, something that I could do part-time. I work full-time, so I thought if I could do something part-time now, build a business, then when it's time for me to retire, I can just work Shaklee full-time and we'll be set financially.
It's a very flexible option. So I'm glad that's working out for you.
Yeah. And in addition to those 2 reasons, I just know the products work and I can trust them. And I enjoy helping others to get healthier. So it was just a win-win for me.
Danell, you may have already answered our final question, but what have you learned about yourself having been a Shaklee business owner or a Shaklee consumer that you wouldn't have otherwise learned about yourself? What has this allowed you to do or to build confidence?
Well, that's a real good point, building the confidence. Because for years I didn't do anything with Shaklee besides take it. Then I joined Jenny's team, and I was working with them, and they really encouraged me to work outside my comfort zone, because I really, really loved my comfort zone.
Mhm.
But I found that with the team background and everybody supporting, um, those challenges just help my business grow, and they help me grow as a person. So I couldn't be working with a better team, and I'm very grateful for Shaklee and our team.
You know, it's very evident that you have confidence and you represent yourself and your business really well. So thank you for
Thank,
sharing your story with us today.
thank you, Lori.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Danelle. If you're interested in sharing your nonprofit or business story, visit rightangle.us.com. And to learn more about community media in Berks County, visit bctv.org.